Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Today we're going to be doing Redstone Basics, part 4 I think, and we're going to be doing wiring. So as you can see, there's a bunch of different wiring stuff, and wiring is probably one of the most important aspects of Redstone, whether you want to do farming, piston stuff, computational. That's basically, you all have to do wiring, and it's pretty important. And if you do like a nice wiring circuit, then it it's a really good feeling. So we're gonna go over some of the stuff we already did in the first video. Redstone line only goes up to 15 blocks of length. A repeater will boost the input back up to 15. A computer outputs what's inputted. So this is all basic stuff. So computer outputs what's inputted, so 5 and 5. Repeater boosts the redstone strength, so 5 to 15. But redstone, when outputted by normal source, can only go up to 15 blocks. However, if a strength higher than if the strength higher than a repeater is inputted into the side, it will turn off. If the red light in the front is off, it's in subtract mode. Wait, but if it's on, no, if it's off, it's not in subtract mode. But if it's on, it is in subtract mode. Sorry. So look at, so 5 minus 3 is 2, but since 5 is bigger than 3, it's not turned off. Unless I put a repeater, and now 14 is bigger than 5, and 5 minus 14 is a negative number, but redstone can't go into negative numbers. Now, if you have a setup like this, you can actually turn the redstone. So if you have it through a block, this block will be powered, and now like wherever you place the redstone on this block, it's going to be powered. And then it also works the other way around. If you just put but it doesn't work the other way around. If you just put a redstone line, it won't be powered. But you can still, but if you have a repeater coming out, then the repeater can be powered. And then if you have 2 repeaters, then they can go through the block and work just fine. And so we have a redstone lamp. This is a light source. It's what I use for demonstration. If you have a line of computers or repeaters, they cannot turn, so you need a redstone, but however redstone lines can turn. A redstone torch will invert the signal. So look, if I have 2 redstone torches, the signal is going to be inverted, but look, if I have 3, so wait, if I have 3, so look at inverted, uninverted, inverted. And then these can also be used for a tower if you want to make a line go straight up. You can also use pistons in this shape for a redstone line. However, if you do like an upward redstone line, this might take a second. It won't work because the redstone block before it will be powering it. So look, it goes up, but it doesn't come back down. This is a button. It lasts approximately. There's a wooden button. It lasts approximately 2 seconds. Well, stone button will only last about 1.5 seconds. If you have a repeater, you cannot climb a staircase. But if you have a normal redstone, you can climb a staircase. And if you have a repeater going into normal redstone, it can climb a staircase. Same with comparators. And if you have redstone going into comparator, it can't. Same with repeaters. So that is the basics of redstone wiring. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends who absolutely suck at redstone.